me, Sarah, in case you don't know who I am. And in case you do know who I am, hi, Mom, Dad, Ivy, Ian, Amanda, Suzanne. This video is intro to me and what the heck I'm doing here, and a healthy meal prep video. And I wanted to communicate with my family and share my life with them, with you guys, my family who are watching. I thought, well, I'll just post little YouTube videos and then they can like see where we live. We is my boyfriend Nick and I. We moved here together and live here together. What happened was I looked up how to just make a little video and get it onto YouTube, and then I was gonna tell my, my mom and dad how they could watch it. And then I got inspired from when I looked up how to upload a video, just thinking, oh, just for my family, it was kind of connecting me to videos about how to like start a YouTube channel. And I was like, well, shoot, I have benefited so much from watching YouTube videos. I'm one of those people that if you're talking to me and I'm explaining a recipe or a workout or a makeup so I saw this video on YouTube. So I watched this person on YouTube. There's this person I really like on YouTube. YouTube and tutorials and how-tos and things like that are a big part of my life. And I just think it's really cool. There's so much out there on here. I enjoy it and have gotten help and tips and also entertainment. And I believe in living a life that I need to give back in some way, and the ways that I would ordinarily be giving back in my life aren't possible now because of the recommendation to not have excessive interaction. So though we're not in an enforced lockdown, the way that my boyfriend and I are living our lives is limited interaction. So the things that I would normally be doing to contribute to society, I'm not able to do. Now I'm attempting to give back. So big spiel here, I'm like rambling. If I am not related to you, or if I don't know you and I didn't say, hey, go check out my YouTube channel, please leave a comment. That's gonna like, you don't even know, that's gonna make my day, week, month, year. If one person that you do not know me leaves a comment and is watched this video this far, would be really cool. And Mom, Dad, Ivy, Ian, if you're watching this, please leave a comment. I would love to know. And Amanda, like, I know you guys would because you're my family. And like, and Amanda, we got two Amandas, so I'm gotta be clear who I'm talking to. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of expect you guys to. I don't know. Could be wrong. I thought the first video was gonna be a house tour, and that's not happening. I want to get this video made, and today I am meal prepping and bulk cooking, whatever you want to call it. I'm cooking, and it's some stuff that I thought would be good content. I'm making a batch of pickled jalapenos. Dad, I want to show you how I make the pickled jalapenos. It's so easy. You need to be doing it. And a cucumber radish salad topper becomes salad dressing. I'm gonna make my veggies for the week, which is cabbage and mushrooms. If that sounds gross to you, you should check it out. Cabbage is extremely underrated. It's inexpensive, it's super good for you, and if you make it right, it's really delicious. So if you're interested in yummy cabbage and mushrooms, mind-blowing. Cucumber radish salad is something that, like, if I was gonna make dinner for like my family, that's like something I would want to, or like we were gonna have a dinner party, I would bring this over and you guys would want to know how I make it. I'm gonna make it and show it to you, and it turns into salad dressing. And so that part of our healthy eating habits is we make good stuff to eat at home so we can get lots of veggies, and the salad mix is something that doesn't go bad quickly. It actually gets better with time and turns into salad dressing. Homemade salad dressing is something I enjoy making a lot as well. Cabbage and mushrooms, pickled jalapenos, and cucumber radish salad topper coming right up. Big pan going. This is for the cabbage and the mushrooms. I'm gonna put some olive oil in the pan, some black pepper, everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's pepper, some salt, garlic, onion, chili pepper, mustard seeds. Kinda can't go wrong. So I just put it sideways, bang. Bang. Like, now that I banged on all of them, I'm going to they just come right out of the paper. I'm just getting the outer, I always take like at least 2 layers off, and that is like the equivalent of washing it. Pretty much all of this cabbage. There's a core in there that some people would discard. I don't, I keep it all. I turned it down to 2, it's on low, and they're going to just hang out and cook together, and the mushrooms are going to put off their juices. So let me tell you, this is a lot of nutrients and it's pretty good. While those guys are cooking, I'm going to get these tops off of these radishes and get these greens in there, because these greens are part of that mix. They're not going to go in the cucumber radish salad, they're gonna go in there and cook as greens. When greens get to be this mature, it's too much to digest. So these need to be cooked, and they need to be cooked well. So I want them in there now. So I'm cutting off the top part, and then like just that. I don't really want to eat that part of the root. Maybe it's good, I don't know. And get these greens ready to go in the cabbage. I haven't added no liquid to this. This is just the moisture from the cabbage and the mushrooms and the greens. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to that, cover it back up, and get started on the cucumber radish salad mix. Amanda, Suzanne and Amanda, you gave us this jar. I use it for my salt. It makes me feel very culinarily fancy when I use this as my salt. So like 3 pinches. The first ingredient in this is vinegar, white vinegar. 2 cups of vinegar, 1 cup of water, because white vinegar, pretty strong. My super fancy salt. Do 5. Gonna chop the radishes up. Okay, all the radishes are cut up, and now the cucumber. Going to peel the cucumber. You can see the water is starting to get pink. Those radishes are super pretty. They're like pink on the end. They're I don't know what's going on, but they didn't look like that last time. Very pretty. So this salad is radish, cucumber, salt and vinegar, and then green onion and cilantro. So if you've not ever worked with cilantro, some people out there haven't, I just loosely grab and then pull, and if that doesn't work, then grab that stem and pull those little leaves off, and then just pull the stem off the head. But sometimes you can get lucky, because you want to get it off this stem and this stem, and you can just grasp. Oh, nope, no love. Okay, a little bit of love. Kind of rough cut these, shoving it in a pile, and then slice it up. This is how I cut cilantro. I always get a mix of some kind, and I make salad dressings to put on this, and we usually just do this in a salad dressing, and then now we're doing, like, I got a few things going in the garden that I throw on top, like the microgreens, this salad topper. I call it a salad topper because I'll put these guys on top of this salad, and then use the liquid in here as the salad dressing. And then when I use up all the vegetable matter as the salad topper, I'll turn this leftover liquid into salad dressing itself. And Nick said that when I did that last time, it was the best salad dressing that I had made to date. And I will definitely be making a video about salad dressing making and how I do that. So I'm gonna put this back. Okay, so status of this. You can see the liquid, that is good. Now we're gonna turn this back down a little bit and give it a stir. You can see things are cooking down. They've gone down in size. Maybe you can't. They're also changing color. The cabbage is starting to get greener. The mushrooms are getting darker. And it's coming along perfectly, putting out a good amount of liquid. Looking perfect, doing exactly what I want it to. Just gonna give it a stir. That was when you wanna stir it. So the under parts, the cabbage will get green and then it'll start to get kind of an unappealing looking color, kind of translucent almost, opaque. Those are the cooked parts. You want it to look like that. Get that off of the bottom and get the stuff on the top down to the bottom, or you're gonna have horribly inconsistent texture. And get the lid back on as soon as possible because all this steam is liquid that's evaporating. Cover it up to keep the liquid in there and let it be. All right, the cabbage is turned off. This stove holds heat for quite a while. I just want you to see what it looks like. It's all cooked down. I'm putting the lid back on because I want to keep that heat in there. Stove off, lid on, and it's gonna cook a little bit longer. Two of the biggest key points with making cabbage super delicious and buttery, no matter what you put in with it: mushrooms, tomatoes, radish greens, low and slow, and keep it covered. Goes for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what kind of consistency you want it. And for me, that's if we are gonna intend to eat it cold or want to be eating it reheated or warmed up. It's good cold or hot. It's pretty cool. Not all veggie things can say that, but this one, I'll say yes to either way. So, all right, that is the cabbage mix for the week. Yay! So I did get these green onions, and I did not get as much as I thought I would. These are not going to go in the salad and get cut up and go on the salad fresh. So that means and move on to the pickled jalapenos. Just stir it up. Get some of that salt moved around, and that's it. This is it. It's the vinegar and the flavors of these guys are just gonna do some magic, and a little bit of salt. I'm gonna put some black pepper in there too. And some of this. It's everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's, Dad. Radish, cucumber, salad topper, and cilantro. And now pickled jalapenos. I am wearing gloves, nitrile gloves, because I'm going to devein and de-seed the jalapenos. And again, I've learned the hard way. Pepper spray. So I cut them in half, and I take a spoon, and then I don't normally do it like this because you can spray up into your face. Pepper spray. And I scrape out the vein and the seed. I'll do one. See, I just got spray up onto my arm. That spot is gonna burn later. So, like that. So, okay, I'm almost done. I can get on to, I can take these off now. Just Just be careful with this stuff. This, which has been hanging out in the background. Okay, jalapenos and water and salt. This is salt water that I made earlier at like 12 something. I noted the time. It is now 3:48. Dad, this is mainly for you. I boiled the water to dissolve the salt and then let it cool off, because if you put the boiling or even warm water over the jalapenos, then you start to cook them with heat. This is not cooking with heat. This is cooking with microorganisms, which the salt is going to help facilitate an environment for the lactose to start to grow. The lactose are all over the world to start with. They were on these jalapenos no matter how good I wash them. They were on there, they're on the cabbage, they're on anything that gets fermented with a lacto ferment is you're facilitating an environment for lactobacillus. Okay, how the heck do you make them? Okay, so let the water cool off so that you're not heat cooking the jalapenos, which is done. Pour over the jalapenos. 1.5 cups of water. The ratio that you want to aim for a salt level that we like, that's not too salty for Nick and is salty enough for me, because he doesn't like things as salty as I do. Like a cow. I can be very happy with the salt lick. 7 grams of salt to 1 cup of water. Since this was 1.5 cups of water, I did 10 grams of salt. I have a scale. I weigh things because I found that measuring vessels are not all accurate.
1 teaspoon is about 5 grams.
And include that information. The salt water over the jalapenos, make sure that they're all submerged. Put the lid on. Not super tight. Kind of leave it like, you don't want it tightened because it'll be hard to get off. And what's going to happen, this is going to sit on the counter about 3 days. Every day, at least once a day, preferably twice a day, you're going to want to open this up and release the CO2 that accumulates from the lactose living their little lives. CO2 is a byproduct of their existence. It's their gas. CO2 is a gas. You have to release the gas or your glass jar will break. They're gonna start to change color and they're gonna start to smell like the jalapenos that you get in like a taqueria or a Mexican food restaurant. And then I put them in the fridge and I wait a couple more days and then we start scarfing them. And they're good, they're really, really good. So that is pickled jalapenos. The key is to let the water cool off. Don't use warm water because then you're cooking jalapenos, and use 7 grams of salt to 1 cup of water. That's my liking. That's our liking. Again, salty enough for me, not too salty for Nick. 5 grams is what is actually like a teaspoon or a tablespoon. You can play with the saltiness as much as you want, you being my parents or Suzanne or Amanda or whoever else you might be. So those are my recipes. Okay, I am done with the food preparation. We got cabbage and mushrooms, cucumber radish salad topper, and pickled jalapenos coming our way. Thanks for watching the whole video if you got this far and you're not my mom, my dad, my niece, my brother, my sister-in-law, not technically, whatever, boyfriend's mom, boyfriend's sister. I hope you guys got this far. Maybe you didn't. But if you're not any of those people, please, like, I would love to hear from you in the comments about cooking, about gardening, about fermenting. I really like fermenting. I am new to fermenting. I'm new to the Pacific Northwest, where I'm pretty sure if you plant a tire, you can grow a car. I'm new to gardening on my own. Grew up with parents who have had a garden all my life. Not new to cooking, but always, I love watching cooking. So if you're watching this video and you like anything that I did, please let me know. If you didn't, I'd like to know too. Comments are comments. So thank you. And I think that's it. To my family, I love you guys. I miss you. And I hope to hear about some pickled jalapenos. I'm kidding, not kidding. Yeah, super easy. Oh, and I'm new to videos on YouTube, so not new to watching stuff on YouTube, but this is probably my first video. Thanks for watching, and if it pertains to you, I love you and I miss you. I am